Everything I do is whoa.
Hey man, say man, we back with another video. And today we are going to be breaking down our YM trade that got us the dub for today. It was a quick one too. I think it was right after the open. So I think about 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes after the open is when I entered, or maybe 5 minutes after the open when I entered. Something I called out to my team. I actually called out a few things, but YM is the one that actually played out, and I happened to be taking it along with other people's in my Discord. And a lot of people in my Discord came out with the W today. I know a lot of people are taking payouts today. So that's the best thing to hear, you know what I'm saying, when you're trying to have a group of people that you could kind of grow with, and just to see them being able to take payouts as well. I'm here for it. So let me break down this YM beautiful trade. I wish I would have held it, but again, with the trailing drawdown and stuff, I'm just gonna be in and out of the market. I'm just gonna take what I can get and not be greedy. Again, the push was amazing today. So again, it's one of those ones, if you had a runner, that shit was flying. So but like I said, let me break this YM trade down. All right, man. As you can see, we absolutely flew today. Like, look at this push from 43.50 to now 44, bro. Like, that's crazy big of a push that we've had. Almost 6,600 pips, bro, or ticks. Really, you know what I mean? That's crazy. I end up catching a small bit of this. Still was able to make a lot of money. Again, one of those things where if you was able to hold this move, you in there, to be honest with you. I know you made bank today if you was able to hold this move. But let me break down why I was even in this move to begin with. There were three things I was looking at: GC, CL, and YM. Again, YM just happened to be the one that just looked a little like better as far as price action, so I end up taking it. If I go down to, well, you know how I do, right? Daily time frame. Yesterday we ended extremely bullish, so today I wasn't expecting anything different. Obviously we mark off our previous day high and our previous day low. Now again, sauce, right? Because it's in my strategy. If you get it, you'll be able to understand why I got in where I got in. Okay, can't move that. But basically, if I'm looking for a bullish move, right, and this is how the previous day closed, I want to enter at a discount of this move, right? Obviously, we had already broken previous day at that time. So the only thing I could wait for, the only thing I'm looking at or waiting on, is for price to show me that it's ready to continue to buy up. I'm looking for a pullback, right, around the time that market opens, or any areas of interest where it wanted to show me that it was valid, right? So my areas of interest has to be below this daily candle close, right? So somewhere in this area is where I want to enter. If I jump down to the 1 hour, it will seem a little bit more clear. Come on now, 1 hour. There we go. All right, so on the 1 hour, right? Again, you can see, hopefully you can see, I got my previous day low here and my previous day high here. Easy enough. All I'm looking for is for price to come down into a discount, right? So around this time was 3:30 a.m. So obviously I'm not seeing that right now, right? By the time I come to the market, it's 8 a.m. So we are up here. We're already broke above previous day high. This right here, this move would have been the move that I would call A+ setup, to where I would probably risk a lot more on this setup than I would any other setup, right? This is the A+ move. We got previous day low, previous day high, or a low and a high, and I'm looking for price to just pull back into a discount, which means below the 50%. I'm gonna go for this candle here just because that was the last down candle right there. Actually, I'm gonna go for this one. Last down candle before a up candle move, right? So I'm gonna go for that one. Regardless if you put it down here or not, it still was in that area. But I'm gonna go for this one. And as you can see, we hit a discount, right? Which means we were below the 50%. So once we touch that area, that's where I would want to get in. Again, this is the London session, so I did not see the initial move, right? By the time I got into the market, we're talking about 8 a.m. So let's go down to 8 a.m. area, which would be somewhere up in this area is when I got to the market. So I'm gonna go down to the 15-minute. And I'm like, okay, we're in this area. We're playing around. We just touched a 1 hour. I didn't say that before. A 1 hour, I think it looks better on a 2 hour, but a 1 hour order block, right? So we had just tapped into that. So we know we're going to give some sort of rejection, some sort of pullback. Perfect, right? Because I need a pullback in order to get into my position. If I go to the 15-minute again, what am I looking for? I'm looking for price to come down into an area of interest, preferably a discount of the move, right? Again, I showed you we missed this initial move here during London. We had a great push up for London, and now New York, all I'm looking for is a pullback for continuation. If I bring out my fib again from this low to this high, where did price come into? A discount. Now, it was a huge, deep discount, right? So you have to understand and just be patient and let price do what it wants to do before, like during that market open, because that's usually when you're going to get it. Before you just hop in, you want price to come below these areas before you hop into the market. The reason why I have this area of interest sitting here is this is a 15-minute order block, but there's also on the 5-minute areas of interest that price may want to fill, right? So we've got this 5-minute gap sitting here. And as price came into this area, I initially wanted to hold that 15-minute. But if you go to the 15-minute, you see that we don't have a wick here. 9 times out of 10, we're going to produce a wick, which means we're probably going to go deeper into this order block than normal, right? Also, if I go to the 1 hour, where is that? There's no wick here, right? But right where there's no wick, there's also this order block, a 1 hour order block, right? So all I'm doing is trying to figure out where price may want to go, as long as it's below the equilibrium, right? Below or in a discount of that move up. That's A+ setups, right? Now, obviously, you're not going to get that all the time, but that's A+ setups, A+ areas of interest. Those are the places I want to go. So now that I have my area of interest, right? It was the 15-minute area of interest I was looking for, and then this 1 hour area of interest I was looking for. If I go down to the 5-minute, I'm trying to see, is there a 5-minute area of interest within that 1 hour area of interest? Yes, sitting right here. Also, that 5-minute, there's an area right here that does not have a wick, and it's kind of I wouldn't say it's a volume imbalance. It just doesn't have a wick, which means price is likely to come down there and create some sort of wick or could be some sort of liquidity, right? It could come in there and take all of this liquidity. So I'm just waiting at this point, right? And I'm like, okay, what is it? Is it going to hold? Now, the reason I got in is because we had a beautiful rejection in this area. And on the 1 minute, let me go to the 1 minute, we took liquidity before shooting up, which is when I got in, right? So not only did we tap and try to go back up, but we came back down, took liquidity, show you right here, and then shot up again. So for me, because I know how YM or US 30 moves, lower time frame, I want to make sure I'm entering at the best possible areas, right? Which means 1 minute may be the best possible areas for US 30 to make sure that I'm getting because this right here is 52 a tick move. That's a huge move, right? However, it's in relations to YM, that's about how much you want as far as your stop loss or not, right? Obviously, my stop loss wasn't here, it was below this low, but I just made it a 50 tick, so I know how much I'm risking. Again, I got in off the 1 minute close, so once this candle closed, I hopped straight in of that new candle, and then it just shot up. I didn't even have maybe 1 minute of a bearish candle, and the rest just shot up. It literally happened within 10 minutes, right? This was maybe a 10-minute move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-minute move. And I was out of it. You know what I mean? Like, that was a beautiful, beautiful move for YM today. And again, I just caught a small portion of it. Look where it's at now. I caught a small portion. Look where it's at now. Like, we came up. Luckily, I got out where I got out at. Again, I would hold these moves, but maybe I should have held on my... Actually, I couldn't hold on my top step either because there's a consistency rule. But and that's an evaluation. And then there's a consistency rule. Not a consistency rule, but there's a trailing drawdown in my pro account. So I'm like, I can't hold these moves like I would want to, right? Like, I probably would have held up into this area here before this drop. And then if I would have seen like this move right here push up, let me see what it looked like on a 5-minute. I don't know, probably not. I probably would have waited for the break and tried to get in, but there was no really the move to get in was here or here, and then just holding if you like to hold. But yeah, these are the type of moves I love, man. This was Tuesday's move. I didn't record Tuesday. I don't think Tuesday or Wednesday. I didn't record. I was just busy, man. It's been busy. Obviously, I have a 9 to 5, and that is priority for me. So I'm doing this channel along with my 9 to 5, and this has to come second, right? I have to do my 9 to 5 first, and then make the video. So yeah, I didn't get a chance to make this video, but as you can see, this one came off of this order block sitting over here. Right here, it was just a great tap. And on the 15 minutes is where I saw the potential move. I think it was, no, 5-minute is where I saw the potential move. Yep. Of this fair value gap sitting right here. And then price coming back into that and coming up into this area. I just really wanted price. I saw that we were at an area of interest where buys would probably be perfect to get into long term. And I just took advantage of that. There was no other bias outside of higher time frame areas of interest. When we're at a higher time frame areas of interest, I get a little bit more risky just because I know price has a great chance of pushing from those areas. It might not be long term, but you know what I'm saying? Like, it has a great chance of pushing from those areas, even if we're not in the right direction. I mean, not long term, but right direction. But yeah, that was the moves I was looking for. Damn, look at that, bro. Look at where it's at. There's no way y'all didn't make money today. There's no way that y'all did not make money today if you traded YM, fam. Damn, I'm glad I took this one because I was also looking at gold. Let's see what gold did. I didn't even look back at it yet. Okay, gold push, but we had a bunch of taps here. I was really looking for this particular move here to come back and retrace a little bit and then push up, but we kept coming down. So I wasn't even paying. After this broke down here, I just switched to YM. I wasn't even paying attention. And then CL, I was looking for buys on CL as well. I was looking for this area. It looked like it held for a little bit. Obviously, I was in YM around this time, so I wouldn't have caught that particular move here. So this would have been a dub if I didn't hold for a long time. I'm wondering if it would have gave me my 2-to-1. This looks beautiful right here for a buy. That looks beautiful. Let me see if it would have gave me my 2-to-1. That would have been my low. No, it wouldn't even have given me my 2-to-1 for this one. So yeah, either way go, that's what I was looking for, right? I was looking for, once these was created, I knew price wanted to come back down and take that. I was just expecting for it to be the push up. Let me see the 1 hour. This may actually be the push now. Hit that 61%. It sure did. I'm telling y'all, that 61% is crazy on CL. Crazy. What is that looking like? Oh, we tapped into the 2 hour fair value gap. 4 hour for value gap. Yeah, man, this might be continue pushing up. I'm out of it now though, so I ain't really worried about it. But if this creates a bullish engulfing or displaces above, then comes back and give me a nice tap, tapping into this 200 EMA, something like this. Because we got liquidity swept, so 9 times out of 10 we're probably gonna come up and at least take up this liquidity, like either sitting here or here. But I would want it to look something like this. Bam, 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 bam. Something like that, something like that. But again, I'm out of it, so I ain't really tripping on what it does next. Bring myself back up. But yeah, that is all I have, bro. Like, today was a beautiful day. I can't even hold you. Today was a beautiful day. I love days where things happen like that. Like, there is no long waiting because it's consolidating. Sometimes I just be ready. I don't know if y'all feel like this, but as a trader, the more I trade, the less I want to be on the charts. Like, the more years I've been a trader, the less I want to be on the charts. I used to want to be on the charts 24/7. Now it gives me a fucking headache, bro. I do not want to be on the charts. I want to make my money and I want to go. You feel me? Like, I cannot constantly be on the charts all day. So the fact that this particular move happened within 10 minutes, less than 10 minutes, I was in the charts. Like, obviously, I came at the charts around 8. I got my move at 8:40, right? And then 8 minutes later, I'm up let me show you. I'm up a couple grand, right? Not a couple. I think I made 1,300 on my pro account and then 1,300 on my Top Step account. I be manually locking myself out of these accounts, man, so that I don't trade no more. All right. Yeah. This one up 13, I think. This one. Come on now. Almost 13, so about 12. So not bad. Not bad at all. But yeah. $1,300 in 8 minutes. I take that all day. Look, I mean, just that's fucking mind blowing. I mean, I don't. That is mind blowing, bro. $1,300 in 8 minutes. Some people make $1,300 in 2 weeks, and I just did it in 8 minutes. That is mind blowing. That's where you gotta think about greed, bro. Like, if you really think about why are we greedy? Because I just made $1,300, right? Obviously, there's ways to go before I can get a payout, but I just made $1,300 in 8 minutes. Some people don't make that in 2 weeks. Some people don't make that in a month. My current job, I make more than that, but that takes me less than a week to make. But the point is, this shit, 8 minutes versus days and weeks. 8 minutes versus days and weeks, bro. I'm not, greed can kiss my ass, bro. I'm taking all my money. If it's more than what I make a day in fucking my job, like 500, if it's more than $500 a day, I'm taking my money and going. I'm not, and if it's in profit, right? I'm putting my stop loss at wherever $500 a day is, and I'm taking my money. I'm not doing this shit no more. I keep like forgetting about why I'm really doing this, to make money every single day. So stop being greedy, take what the market gives you, and just move the fuck on, bro. I'm talking to myself right now, even though I'm looking at y'all. But all right, man, let me stop yapping. I'm always yapping. I just want to plug it, you know what I'm saying? If you guys are still on your winter arc, keep doing it. Let me know how it's going in the comments, you know what I'm saying? What is your goals? What are your plans throughout the winter arc? If it's mental, if it's physical, you know what I'm saying, spiritual, emotional, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? If you just want to lose some weight, lose 10 pounds, you know what I'm saying? If you want a certain amount of money in your bank account, whatever it is, keep pushing, you know what I'm saying, during this 90-day winter arc, and even throughout, you know what I'm saying, the rest of, you know what I'm saying, the year in 2025. Keep pushing, man. we gonna get there through all the struggles, fam. Through all the struggles. So that's all I got. I appreciate every single one of you guys who have tapped in. Do not forget, Discord is completely free. Tap in. You know what I'm saying? I sent this out to my Discord. So tap in with that. Also, strategy, tap in with that. You know what I'm saying? I showed you guys, I basically told you without, you know what I'm saying, too much detail of why I get into trades. You know what I'm saying? And if you want a 101, because a few people have taken advantage of that, that is available as well on my, in the link in the description. So I will see you guys next time.
Jumping at the bag. Everything I'm on slab. Everything I do is got the Benz jumping out the bag. Vibe blowing out my jack. Got the loud jumping out the pack.